All right, guys, we are now 7 days away, a week until global launches for everyone. And that is insane. That is really crazy to me. So I think it's time to make the priorities and what you want to do day one to really get ahead and just maximize your resources, especially for people complaining about not having enough rewards. I think if you do this day one, what I'm about to say, you're going to be able to get a lot more crystals, even if you're free to play. Now, I'm going to mention 5 main things, so make sure you do all of these things. I think these are the 5 really important things to do day one. So we're going to start off in Chrome or Opera for me, and then go into the game for the rest. So first of all, I know a lot of you are going to want to reroll, and I'd say it's honestly not that bad if you really think about it. Sure, it's like 15 minutes per reroll if you include the reroll multi, but the main part for rerolling is only until chapter 1, episode like 5, I think. And that takes about 20 to 25 minutes max. And I'm gonna guess they're gonna allow account deletion on global. I think people really hated that on Canada. So we should be able to delete accounts. Not 100% confirmed, but yeah. So it should be 20 minutes if you're really rushing, I'm gonna guess, to really get to the point where you're able to summon for the Season 1 banner. So I recommend choosing who you want to summon for. Most likely one of the DPSs to get you ahead. So go for either Blue Yami or Red Asta. I'd recommend more so Blue Yami, but choose one of these and try to get one. And if you get Asta or Yami, be fine with that reroll and just continue on. Now, I'd say, if anything, it's just better to go on and like get one as you go, because obviously you have Gateway, which you could like finish in like 5 to 7 days, which guarantees you one of these 3. And then you have Pity. So of course, you're able to get 2 of these 3 for sure. Now, I'd say it's still better to get one of the 2 DPSs like on your reroll if you want that perfect reroll, but it doesn't really matter which, just get one of them or get a good DPS, right? That's like the main part. So yeah, just choose one and do that. Now, the main part that I would say is to see this screen. You want to be able to complete Chapter 2, Episode 5, get to around 63%. And what's good now is that there's no story tickets, so you're basically able to have a seamless experience and just continue on until you get to this point. So it took me 3 hours, but I'm going to guess it's going to take you guys a lot less, especially if you're not really wasting time, to unlock Arena, maybe like 2 hours, 2 hours and a half tops. So that is very good. There's also the fact that I started a bit late, so it took me 3 hours pretty much on the dot to get Arena. So like this is like the same thing. So I unlocked Arena. Now, why is Arena so important? Well, you want to be the first to get in as many tickets because every ticket counts. And we don't know how it's going to be, but I'm going to guess the rewards are the same. But this is why. So I basically grinded Arena week 1 and I'm at 500 crystals right now. For those of you who haven't played yet, every single multi is 1200 or a pull is 120. So I had all these rewards to claim because I pushed Arena so hard by the end. And you might not be able to get to rank 1, but let's just see. Like, look, I'm at 520, and if we go, right, if we go to the end, I went up to 15,000. So, yes, pushing Arena is worth it. It's going to let you get a lot further ahead, and it's just better. I'm telling you, people on Canada were like, oh shit, man, I should have pushed Arena. So any way that you could push Arena, I recommend you guys to push it, especially if you're whales. Like, just getting those resources is going to be even easier if the battle pass has the Arena tickets and you like push the battle pass too. So yeah, no, Arena is definitely the like biggest thing to do day one. But now let's go into this and let's start talking about the other things. So the first thing is you want to just, it's a very small thing, but make sure you guys finish your dailies, okay? It seems really small, but I remember I think I missed my daily on JP, and you know, it put me back a day in the monthly. So you don't want to miss the monthly because these are the seasonal keys that allow you to choose another seasonal every single season. So you want to make sure that you do your dailies and like at least get this daily thing, right? That's the bare minimum. By day 2, you're gonna remember for sure, but day 1, if you're hyped, if you're like tired, right, if it's in the morning, then for sure, just like I need to remind you guys to do your daily. Now, the next thing that's very important, especially now that we have patrol dispatch system, it's not on Canada yet, but it's gonna be there on global launch. I'm almost 99% sure. You want to push gear as much as you can, the blue stage. So you want to have the best blue team that you can day 1. So like summon and like build your teams around blue, right? And you want to push as far as you can. I'm gonna guess you won't be able to get to LR, but if you could get to maybe around SSRs day 1, or even UR, hell, I think it's possible now that there's no story tickets and everything. If you could get to like UR grinding day 1, probably around like here. To me, this is good. Like if you get from like 5 to 8, I'd say that's perfect. And you want to grind gear and XP as much as you can day one. That's going to be the two things you're really going to push. But mainly gear. Gear is going to be very important in deciding how quick you progress. And I mean, it's definitely the thing that I'd say is very important, because it's just, that's how it is. I mean, gear is going to be the biggest thing. And we're going to have to see how they give us more gear, because they said they'd try to make the grinding progression better. So that's going to be one thing that we're going to really have to see, and I think is going to be very important. But you really do want to try to complete like everything that there is there day one. Try to push Mage's Path a bit. But overall, I think not having the story tickets makes it a lot better, because you're going to be able to complete all of these a lot quicker and just get a bunch of crystals, like a bunch, right? So that is gonna be very good. Now, last thing, just y'all gotta keep up with my videos. Just make sure that you guys are watching as I'm making the videos, and I will be streaming. I already have it set up, so for you guys, just check out the stream when I go live. This isn't the exact time. When we get the time, obviously I will show that, but for now we have no idea. But yeah, no, day one is gonna be a very interesting thing, because there's gonna be a lot of stuff to worry about. But if you guys get to arena and just like push as much as you can, I'd say you guys will be very, very good for sure. Because arena is the thing that at least, like, there's probably not going to be other stuff, but you're going to want to push this for sure. And I'm just interested to see what other changes come from KR. But if we do look at it, we will have the dispatch system. So like if I do this, right, I press this, and then an hour 40 later, all 50 runs will be completed. Doesn't matter how good my team is, it's just how it is. There's going to be gear presets. The animations should be quickened. So there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be very good. That's going to come right away. Now, if you guys are interested to get guilds day one, just to show you, because I think it's like a decent thing to talk about. To get guilds day one, or just like in general to get guilds, you got to get to chapter 3 and finish episode 1. So you should do this very easily. Like I'd say we should get chapter 5 on launch, because it was shown in the season 1 trailer. So that's basically, it's going to be a bunch of pulls that you're going to be able to get day one, and I'd say you're going to be able to push quite far day one compared to Canada, because I was basically like, oh wait, no, I was blocked. This is as far as I was able to get day one. Let's see, did I go? Okay, so in story, if we check it out, if I could show you guys, if my stream, all right, I should be able to, yeah, right after this. Yeah, so I didn't even complete chapter 2 in like day one. Now 5 hours in for you guys are gonna, you might be in chapter 4, chapter 5, so it's gonna be a lot better, I'm just saying. So yeah, just make sure you guys pretty much just grind story, get as far as you can in, get arena at least, then grind all the arena tickets and don't miss out on arena, and then start using your stamina for gear. That's basically it. I can't really say much more. Hope you guys hope this helps you guys, and I will see you guys soon. We should get the chapter 7 patch, season 7 patch notes tomorrow morning, but it might not be because of the fact that well, now the season 7 is on Friday, or sorry, it's on Wednesday instead of Monday. But usually we got them on, not this one, I clicked on the wrong one. Usually we get them on Friday, because October 27th was a Friday. So yeah, I'll see you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.